too.
I think everybody also is ready and just really excited to start.
Yeah, do you know that I muted them all because at the beginning there were some noises, so
Yeah.
I muted all the participants. And now you are live.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, should we launch the first poll here?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it right now.
Should I
but you
launch
can
it?
start. You can start, and then
Okay.
I will write on the chat box that they have to make it.
All right. So let me just share the screen here. So welcome everyone. Thank you very much for coming today. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, first of all. This is me speaking, Karim Al-Jandi from Ertiqaa International Academy, UK. And I can't find actually specific words to express and deliver my thanks and gratitude to Ertiqaa International Academy to give me this great opportunity to work with them, to meet you guys, so I can give you some information and really exciting steps towards your career development as teachers, and those who are really enthusiastic to take their career for the next level and take the extra mile in their professional development. So welcome again, and today's webinar title is From Teacher to Teacher Trainer from Ertiqaa Academy, and we will be talking about one topic, which is how to become a teacher trainer, why, where, what, when, what exactly you need to do this. All right. So first of all, I'd like to introduce myself to you so everyone here can know about a little bit about me. So mainly I'll be talking about experience and qualifications. As you can see in front of you in the screen here, the slide share. Is it available, Ms. Summer? Is the slide sharing?
Yeah.
Fine?
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
Yeah. So here is my name, and my position in Cambridge English now is Cambridge Lead Trainer. About my experience, I know everybody can read well, but I'm just briefing it. So 15 years in TESOL experience, 10 of them is with Cambridge English and Cambridge Assessment English. 7 years in teaching and training trainers, teachers, and speaking examiners, Cambridge speaking examiners, using a wide range of Cambridge English teaching qualifications and professional development for trainers and speaking examiners. Alhamdulillah, I trained so far 700 plus EFL and ESL teachers, trainers, and speaking examiners. So they are all English language teachers and instructors who liked to take their English to the next level, whether to become a certified teacher by Cambridge English or certified teacher trainer or a certified Cambridge speaking examiner. My qualifications are actually basically the BAD, the Bachelor in Education in English Language Arts and Teaching, and some several positions with Cambridge English, starting in 2015 by a speaking examiner, 2012 by a speaking examiner position, then 2015 as a team leader to train speaking examiners, in 2016 teacher trainer to train teachers, and 2019 lead trainer to train trainers. So TOT is the very well-known acronym for trainer of trainers. Also, we have a diploma in TESOL and teaching IELTS. All right. So that's all about myself. And again, it's my great pleasure to be with you here today. I think Ms. Summer will take questions, and we will open a Q&A session at the end of this webinar for about 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, just please write them down now, and we can ask and answer questions at the end. Is that okay, Ms. Summer?
Sure.
All right. So the content actually, or the agenda of today's meeting or webinar, has three important components here. Mainly, number one, what makes a good trainer? So we have invited great teachers here that are willing to become trainers. So that's the beginning of our webinar, what makes a good trainer. The second part of the webinar is actually teaching teachers and teaching students, similarities and differences between teaching teachers and teaching learners and students. And the third component here today is Cambridge Train the Trainer course. So I'll be taking you through through brief information about the outline of the course, the objective of the course, the modules in the course. All right.
Dr. Karim, can I launch now the poll question, which is, would you like to be a teacher trainer?
Yeah, so let's try this poll first before we start ahead.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead, please, Ms. Samar.
Done.
All right, so all participants, you're kindly invited to answer the poll, whether yes or no. Oh, wow. So the results are really, really impressive.
Yeah,
so far.
I see.
97%. So let's give it a minute.
Can I end it now?
All right, yes. So 65 out of 67 participants, 97%.
Yeah, it's 97%.
Yeah, that's really great that 97% of the participants today are willing to become teacher trainers. So let's see, why are you willing to do this? How to become a teacher trainer? What will you have to do? And what will you have to get at the end of the course, Train the Trainer course? But let's first, before talking about Train the Trainer, let's talk about what makes a good trainer and similarities and differences between teaching teachers and teaching students. All right. So, Ms. Summer, are we clear to go to the next slide?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat box, write one or two words that you think are the key principles of a good trainer. In the chat box now, one or two words, please. What would you need to be a good trainer? Characteristics. Patient, yes. Thank you, Asma. Creative, confidence, Ola. Great. Need more responses. Communication, critical thinking, qualifications, energetic. Patient and knowledgeable, experience, innovative, accurate. Yes. Cooperation, comprehensive, balanced, problem solving, long life learner, time management, fluent, motivation, communication skills, flexibility. Yes, Ms. Hadil Kamli, nice to see you here. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. So actually, you have been sharing some responses about what makes a good trainer. So let's see some 5 key areas where you need to consider for any trainer according to the Cambridge Trainer Framework. All right, so let's leave the chat now and go back to the slides. Understanding of individuals and situations. Of course, you'll have to have the ability to understand the individual teachers that you need to teach or you need to train and their needs, doing some needs analysis, adapting to their actual needs, tailor your training materials and training outcomes to their own needs according to your experience and their experience. Yes, and also the situation, like sometimes you as a trainer will be asked to give a training session in 2 hours or tomorrow. Mr. Karim, you'll have to train our teachers tomorrow on that topic, or after 3 hours, we'll have to have a workshop or a training session on that uh, area or matter for teachers. So the ability, flexibility, and actually being standby to train at any situation. Another area here is the knowledge of teaching, training, and teacher development. So you need to have some sufficient information and knowledge of teachers and their job roles, how they work, what they do, and how to train them. When and why would they need your training, and how to keep them developing, how to give them the awareness and knowledge to keep their teacher development, the continued professional development for their own purposes, for their school purposes, for their institute purposes. So professional or personal needs analysis for their professional and personal development purposes. The third area here is planning, conducting, and evaluating training activities. So you will be training teachers and you will be evaluating trainings that have been given as well. So of course, from the perspective of a trainer, you must be very well acquainted and prepared on how to plan for a training session, how to conduct and run the training session, how to manage it, and also how to evaluate training activities and training sessions delivered by other trainers. The fourth area is mainly about support, observation, giving feedback, and assessment of teaching. So you'll be supporting teachers, observing teaching practices, observing your teachers, giving feedback on their teaching performance, and assessing their teaching practice. Professional development and values. So your own professional development. You as a trainer have to keep up to date, how to keep your professional development plans on track, how to evaluate your training plan, your professional and personal development plan, and how to improve and develop the values of your personal and professional development purposes. So here we have 5 areas on Cambridge teaching or trainer framework that you will need to consider, and we will have a screenshot here of this framework on the next slide. So actually these are the 5 areas: understanding, knowledge, planning, supporting, and professional development. This mapping schedule takes you through the 5 areas through the 3 stages or phases of a Cambridge teacher trainer. So these are the areas and how you should be performing at each level or at each stage. If it's your first time to become a trainer, so you are an experienced teacher who would like to be a teacher trainer, so that will be the basic level or the starting level of a trainer, a Cambridge trainer. And these are the abilities that you are expected to have, and the skills that you are being trained on at the first stage as a starting teacher trainer. Then with more practice, more development, and more experience as a trainer, you move to the next level of autonomous trainer, and with various and wide range of experiences and different situations, of course, you get to the highest level, which is a lead trainer. All right. So these are the 3 levels of Cambridge teacher trainer, and these are the 5 areas of training and skills. Let's have an example on how to read this framework at the first area, understanding of individuals and situations. And let's see how Cambridge put this all together here. As an example, So as you can see here, I took a screenshot of the first area, understanding of individuals and situations, and I just highlighted some keywords between the three stages or the three levels of teacher trainer. I'm going to zoom in and let's have a quick snapshot on why these words are highlighted. So quickly from here, of course, you can read as well, and I'm not reading every single word, but I'm highlighting the difference between the highlighted words. So at the first stage for you as a trainer, you are expected to be conducting, to have the ability and skills to conduct training in familiar or predictable situations. Like you work at a school and you are being given a training, a professional development plan, and you know already what trainings the teachers need, when and where, and everything is clear and predicted already. So familiar or predictable situations, largely based on the trainer's own teaching experience. So you'll be training your teachers according to your own teaching experience. Let's look at the second level, the next level of trainer here, conducts training for diverse groups. So it's not just limited groups, and it's a variety of situations, not just familiar or predictable situations. It's variety of situations based on your own and the teacher's experiences. So at the basic level, you train according to your own teaching experience. The mid-level, you teach or train teachers according to your experience and the teacher's experience. At the highest level, as a lead trainer, of course, you will be having the skills to train based on thorough advanced needs analysis. You must be able to do some needs analysis to understand what the teachers actually need. And often in unfamiliar situations, like we have a diverse group of teachers from different campuses, so they teach in different contexts, in different schools, in different cities. You have to do some training analysis, training needs analysis, and to understand and to pinpoint their actual needs. Then efficiently, you deal with the needs of teachers individually, including emergent needs. So emergent needs means actually here inside the training session, during the training session, sometimes you find some teachers are not really familiar with the topic you're talking about. They are not coping up well with the pace that you are going at. So there is an emergent need that you need to take your plan B or plan C to, to go to the exact points that they need in their needs, actually, using a wide range of strategies. So you'll be using a wide range of strategies, merging between your experiences as a teacher and as a trainer and the experiences of the teachers that you are training. Let's look at the second part of this descriptor here. Demonstrates basic sensitivity to diversity. And here, diversity-oriented approach, and the last level, the highest level, deep sensitivity to diversity when planning and conducting training. So when it comes to training session planning and training or professional development planning, when you are planning for a training session or a training course, you need to have some sensitivity to diversity of teachers, whether it's differentiation in learning styles, experiences of teaching, different contexts, different backgrounds, different levels of English language itself, the proficiency of English language, and different levels of teaching experiences, different qualifications. So this is how Cambridge looks at diversity when planning and conducting training. Again, it's starting from basic to diversity-oriented approaches to deep sensitivity on planning and conducting training. All right. So that's just one example, and I think Ms. Summer can send you the whole framework after the session, after the webinar, inshallah. So you can read it very well at your own pace, but I'm just highlighting how you should read this table. So you'll take each area and then you compare between each level, starting from a teacher trainer up to autonomous trainer, and until you reach a lead trainer level. Any questions, please write them down, and we'll have a 10-minute Q&A session at the end. So now we're moving to the next point in our content today, which is talking about teaching teachers and teaching students. So differences and similarities between teaching teachers and teaching students. After years of teaching students, you are willing to move up to a next level, which is teaching teachers. So what do you think are similarities and differences between teaching teachers and teaching students? So let's, before we go to the poll, Ms. Summer, is the poll ready now? Ms. Summer?
After just 2 minutes, it will be ready. 2 minutes only.
All right, that's great. So let's start in the chat box, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, please, in the chat box, let's talk about similarities. What do you think are the similarities between teaching teachers and teaching students? Just one statement is enough. Both need knowledge. Both are learners. Interesting. Teachers have a lot of knowledge and I have to add to their information. That's a critical point. Thank you, Asma. Higher levels of language abilities, maybe. Differences, discussion, important for both. Both have needs, so you need to take care of their needs and needs analysis. Both need to accept diversity, teacher and teacher trainer. Yes, mixed abilities. Both need knowledge and patience. Need analysis, yes. Different aims. Interactive learning for both teachers and learners. More difficult than teaching students. Yes, this is a difference, but we are talking, Ms. Rania, we are talking about similarities now. Teachers have awareness and they should give this to students. This is teaching, yes. So whether we are teaching teachers or teaching students, we are doing this a similar job of training and teaching, but the audience is different. The recipient of the information is different. So, however, there are some similarities as we can see here. Both need to understand what I explained. So you have to have different strategies and methods for explaining. Guiding, not teaching. Yes, exactly. Both need great efforts. I agree. I completely agree. Yes. Teachers are adults and look for development. So what about students, Ms. Iman? Consider individual differences. Yes, Ms. Rania. Good body language, Mr. Muhammad Philippa. Evaluation and reflection, Bushraman, thank you. Both should search and understand the minds of others. Yes, great, thank you very much. So let's stop now and move on to differences. Roles are different. Okay, so let's talk about differences. If you are teaching students or teaching a teacher, what are the differences? Think about classroom management, think about planning, think about delivery. What are, yes, I'm repeating now, what are the differences between teaching teachers and teaching students? Ways of motivation, that's a good one here. All participations are good, actually, thank you. Teach students how to learn, but we teach teachers how to teach. Exactly. And also you're teaching teachers how to learn sometimes, So different learning styles, different learning abilities of teachers should be considered as well. For teachers, they don't give information, but the way to explain it. I partially agree with this, because we do give them information. We do teach them some new language concepts sometimes, or new teaching skills. Teachers are more aware in the process of learning. Yes. Age and their needs to learn. Great. Teachers are old and students aren't. Okay. So sometimes you're teaching some students at the age of 30 or 35. So they can be old as well. Teaching teachers need more knowledge and understanding. Yeah, it's according, Ms. Rania, according to the level or context. More experienced students are less challenging when it comes to their ability to unlearn. Thank you, Ms. Hadil. Yes, directions, students need motivation more than teacher. Yeah. Great responses and ideas from really great teachers here. Ms. Samar? Ms. Samar, we can hear you here.
Yeah, I see thought. Yes, doctor, I'm here. Yeah, I can launch it now.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Summer is launching a poll now. So please answer agree, disagree, or partially agree to the 5 statements that you can see in the poll. It already started. So let's go and have some responses and discussions there, and think why. Try to explain to us then after the poll, why do you think so? Agree, disagree, or partially agree? We will give it about 5 minutes, everybody. So please submit your answer and think about some justification to explain why you think so. Everyone, please do participate. So this is a kind of participation in a research and a discussion.
I see that only 8 participants.
Yeah.
Are now so everybody, some questions are 10.
Yes. Everybody, please do participate to help us, generate more views here.
Yeah. So now we have 33.
33 participants in the poll.
35, 36.
Good job.
You can count.
Higher numbers, please.
Yeah.
We need to see 100% participation.
39, 40. That's really nice. So I can send it to the people on. Oh my God, no, I can't, because I can't give them the link. Okay. So
Think we still have 2 or 3 minutes for this.
yeah, okay. So I see that they are answering, and the number is being more like it's now 67. So
yeah,
68.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
almost 70 participants.
Yeah, 69. We are reaching 70. That would be great. Okay, please don't stop and try to do it. Yeah, we reached 71.
Yeah, still have almost a minute.
As a teacher. Oh, what? Okay.
And that's why we are here today, so we can understand the difference of the roles and responsibilities, abilities, and skills that you need to have as a teacher trainer or as a teacher.
Yeah, sure.
So far, I think, Ms. Summer, we have a
Yeah.
lot of teachers who would really subscribe or register in the Train the Trainer course that is starting in a few weeks. That's really exciting.
Yeah. And they are experienced teachers from Tunisia, from Egypt, from Saudi Arabia. It would be interesting.
Yeah, that is a big diversity here.
And they are lucky.
Oh,
they are lucky because you will be their trainer, inshallah.
Oh, thank you very much. I am lucky to be their trainer, actually.
I see. But as Ertiqaa, we are going to support them all around the course until they reach their goal and be okay, and they become great trainers.
Yes, sure, inshallah.
And I think you are a role model, and they can follow you and do whatever you have done in all your courses. I was one of Karim Al-Jindi's trainees. I learned a lot from him.
Thank you very much. It's my great pleasure. And actually, we all learn from each other. So a trainer can learn from other trainers, and a teacher trainer can learn from students, from teachers. Also, teachers do learn from students.
Yeah,
so
sure.
That's, we are all living in this world. To make the world a better place to live is actually working all together, whatever your position or your role is. But we collaborate, we learn from each other, we develop with each other.
Yeah, and one of my point of view, I see that one point that a teacher shouldn't be all the time a teacher. Yeah, you can be a teacher for sure, but you have to upgrade yourself to be in another level. And train the trainers opens you to the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and nowadays, because of the social media and because of as you see online sessions, it's really open. You are not close to the people who are only around you, so you can work internationally, and you can in other countries. And if you would like to work internationally, you have to get a certificate, which is international certificate that will be accepted to others. So when I say, oh my God, I will train you to do so and so and so. But when I say I will train you so and so and so, because I'm a trainer from Cambridge, it's different, especially nowadays.
Actually, having a prestigious qualification before having the certificate, being trained from a prestigious university that is there for more than 100 years now, like University of Cambridge, you will be a teacher trainer certified globally by this prestigious university.
Yeah.
All right. So
Can
now
I stop the poll now? Would you like me to stop it?
let's stop the poll and have a glimpse on some results here.
Would you like me to share it or just end it?
You can share it. Yes, please.
Okay. I don't know if people can see the results or no, but I shared it. I don't know, I can't see the results. Okay.
All right. So let's have a quick chat on each question or each statement here, and you feel free to just unmute, or Ms. Summer, they will need to be unmuted if you muted them. So to explain why you think so, okay?
Okay, so anyone who wants to participate, just raise your hand, just raise it up, and I will ask you to unmute yourself.
Yes. So statement one, as a teacher, I need mainly to know what works in class. As a trainer, I need to know what works and to be able to explain why to teachers when necessary. 88% agree here, and that's actually impressive. That's right. So we all agree, almost agree with this. Anybody who said agree, please explain to us why you agree here. Can you support your opinion?
Shall we do like classes to pick people?
If nobody raises their hand, we will choose some people, yes.
Okay, so who
everybody feel free to open your mic and speak up.
Yeah, you cannot unmute yourself, so just raise hands and I will send you an invitation to unmute yourself.
And another way, you can say here or me in the chat box, so we can unmute you.
The question. Okay, so they forgot the game. So sorry, the question. So I think they couldn't answer because they forgot the question. So if you can share with them the questions, that will be better.
Okay, just a second. I'll just copy paste the question in the chat box.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like me to type it for you?
Can you please, copy paste in the chat box?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will just copy and paste. You are going to write.
Yeah.
So it's fair enough that I will write it for you. Okay, so this is the question, number one.
Yeah, so that's the statement. As a teacher, I need mainly to know what works in class. But as a trainer, I need to know what works and to be able to explain why to teachers when necessary.
Okay, so Sir Isama, I sent you invitation.
88% agree here.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Osama Rababa, thank you.
I think the knowledge is very important, whether you learn the teacher or the trainer. The knowledge in the teaching process is the most important thing. It's not the different. It's not different from the learner, or the students or the teachers. So you should know very well what you teach.
Exactly. And for both teachers and students, you will, specifically as a teacher trainer, you will need to explain why.
Yeah, because you introduce knowledge, and this knowledge must be perfect.
Yes, great, exactly. Thank you very much, Mr. Osama.
You're welcome.
So we got 9 people who said partially agree at this statement. Can somebody who said partially agree explain why you don't completely agree here? So one of the participants who said partially agree, why there is some disagreement at this statement with you?
The same question, right? And it's written in
the same statement, yes.
Mrs. Fatma is writing in the chat box. She wrote in the chat box.
Yeah.
Okay.
So students need the knowledge, teachers have the knowledge, and you need to develop it. And would you agree, Ms. Fatima, that some teachers do not have the knowledge, so they do need the knowledge? All right. So moving to the next statement.
Okay, Mrs. Amira would like to participate, so
yes,
I will.
Ms. Amira Ahmed, go ahead.
Again. I think she has a problem in her mic because I have unmuted her. Okay, Mr. Hisham.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, you are unmuted now if you would like to participate.
First of all, I would like to thank you for this session.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
I think teachers are when I teach teachers, it needs less efforts than I teach students.
All right. So do you agree that you need, for teachers specifically, you need to explain more about why they need to do this or that?
I think during teaching teachers, it's very my rule is to clarify, not teaching.
Yeah, probably yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Hisham.
But during teaching students, I need to teach and clarify.
Yes, that's why you partially agree, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hisham.
Thank you.
So statement 2, Ms. Samar, if you can please paste it to the chat box. Statement 2, the skills I need to plan a lesson for learners are quite similar to those I need to plan a session for teachers. So planning your lesson or planning your session for teachers or students are similar. 29% agree, 38% disagree, 34% partially agree.
Yes.
So that's really interesting to have some similar percentages of the 3 responses: agree, disagree, partially agree in this statement. Partially disagree.
The results are near to each other. Mrs. Asma.
Yeah. Can someone please come up and use the mic?
Yes, hello.
Hello. Yeah, Mrs. Asma, we can hear you.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Mrs. Asma. Thank you. Go ahead.
I think that the activities or the work needed for teachers is so far different for students. As teachers are those who form the activities or the work they do for children. So we must do something else or something new to be creative.
Yeah, so you need to consider this in your planning as well.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Asma.
You're
Ms.
welcome.
Samia?
Okay.
How are you, everybody? I'm very happy to be with you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. I think both of them have different aims, so it's very different. Planning the lessons or for students is very different from planning lessons for trainers because both aims are different.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Ms.
And
Samia.
both levels.
Different
Aims
levels.
and the levels.
Yeah, different
Different
levels.
levels and different aims.
All right, thank you, Ms. Samia, for your
Thanks.
participation. Actually, when we talk about lesson planning or session planning, so the framework can be similar, the lesson plan template can be similar, or the session plan, but there are some differences in what activities you will be delivering. But according or in terms of session planning or lesson planning, on how you will deliver time management in your plan, activities management, setting up activities are quite similar. So that's what the statement means actually. Let's move to statement 3.
Okay.
Summer, please. Statement 3. The skills I need to manage learners in class are very similar to the skills I need to manage teachers in class. 39% disagree here. 39% disagree. So let's have a quick review here.
So who would like to participate? I can unmute you.
Yeah, who disagrees or agrees or partially agree?
Okay, so I think Mr. Hisham again.
Mr. Hisham, yes.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
I think the teacher during teaching student he should be administrator.
Administrator, yeah.
Would you please, Mr. Hisham, clarify on that?
He should. I mean that he should manage student. He should force a student to listen to them. To listen to him. Not forcing, but in another word, to attract him to listen to him.
Great, thank you, Mr. Hisham. So you mean students are more difficult to manage, or they need more management skills?
Yes, but during teaching teachers, the trainer is just a facilitator.
All right.
And need this effort, and he needs less effort to manage the trainer.
Yeah.
I think you mean motivation, because when I go to a course to be trained to learn something, so I need motivation, and it comes from inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
To clarify, I am a TOT trainer. When I trained teachers, I don't do more effort I don't do more efforts to manage my class or my session. But during teaching students, I do more and more effort to manage my class.
Yeah, that's clear. Thank you very much, Mr. Hisham.
I'm sorry for being talkative.
No, sir. Thank you very much.
No, you are welcome.
It's our pleasure. We need everybody to be talkative here, please.
Yeah, sure.
Please do. Okay, so we are talking about classroom management here. It's a bit different between managing teachers or managing students. but they are similar at some terms or at some times, like classroom management or managing a class or a session includes managing your time, which is similar to students or teachers. But when we talk about children or teenagers management, it is different from adults management, like managing teachers. So Ms. Hadil Kamli, you can go up.
Yes, good evening. How are you, Mr.
Good evening, Ms. Hadil. I'd like please to take a few seconds here to thank everybody for attending and to thank you, Ms. Hadil, to attend my session. Actually, Ms. Hadil was the head of English, the head of PD unit at Taif University, where I worked as a co-supervisor for this unit. So we worked together on planning for teacher trainers and planning for training teachers and training trainers of Taif University. Ms. Hadil was really a very much supportive and cooperative, collaborative, and understanding head and manager. She was my manager, and it was my great pleasure. Yes,
thank you, Mr. Karim, for the nice words, and you certainly was my teacher. I have learned a lot from you, and I have enjoyed working with you.
Thank you very much.
I really didn't want to miss the opportunity to learn from you once again, to hear my colleagues, teachers, and potential teacher trainers, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you very much.
Of the question regarding the teachers managing teachers during sessions, teachers are more eager to share during training sessions than students. So when planning your lesson, you should count for the time that teachers would be discussing information, because usually teachers really want to share more than they listen during sessions. Students, on the other hand, like or are more likely to listen during sessions. So they need to be managed. Teachers are more willing to share. So this is an aspect, and even in the content of your session, expect more content from the teachers. So you are not only controlling the only controller of the content during the session, but teachers will enrich the session as you explain and as you move throughout your session. Hopefully my voice was clear. I think it wasn't. I can see the chat box here.
We could mostly hear the most of your participation.
I hope my point was clear. Thank you once again.
The main idea is clear. Thank you very much, Ms. Hadil. So we can see in the chat box here, Ms. Nadia as well, learners need more skills, more training, but trainers need training on specific items. And Mr. Muhammad Faiz, teachers need to be given their freedom to interact and share their experiences. And actually, this absolutely relates to classroom management when you teach teachers. So actually here, we have the fourth statement. Let's move on to the fourth statement.
Done.
Thank you, Ms. Samar. Okay, if I'm working with teachers who have low levels of English, it's best to do everything in L1 if possible. So if we are talking about Arabic language, if you're native Arabic, will you train your teachers in Arabic? If you are from Poland, will you train your teachers in Polish?
Dr. Samah?
We got here 38% agree. And 36 disagree. Dr. Samah.
Samih, yes, good evening. It's my great pleasure and honor to be with you today. I mean, this evening.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Actually, regarding to this statement, I mean, the word everything here is the core of this statement. So I think the right answer is disagree. Whenever I speak whenever I working with teachers who have low levels of English, it's best to do not everything. Maybe a little part of what I'm working with them in level 1, but mostly we can work with other levels also. It depends upon the teachers themselves.
Yeah, so Dr. Sami, we are talking about using your native language or the native language of the teachers as the language 1. Will you use the native language instead of using the English language for everything?
Of course not.
Not. So you disagree?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
so sir,
Thank you, Dr. Sami.
Bushra.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry for this cutting, but I was thinking of something else.
Thank you, Ms. Samara and Dr. Samih.
Thank you, Dr.
Ms.
Samih.
Bushra.
Yeah, she is. Please raise your hand. I will unmute you.
Ms. Bushra, will you please raise your hand?
Yeah, I can't unmute her without raising hand. Okay. So the mic is yours.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Bushra.
Can you hear me? Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Bushra Masori from Morocco. I'm so glad to be here among you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just wanted to answer the previous question about management skills if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead.
Yes, management skills for teachers and teacher trainers. Of course, there are so many similarities and differences. Some of the similarities are the time management, the interaction patterns, the group work management, monitoring through or during the group work, and also the seating arrangements. And some of the differences are that the teacher trainers are not, they don't have to deal with the disruptive behaviors. And also those management skills that the teacher trainer try to implement in the training sessions are actually an opportunity for the teachers themselves to transmit them into their classrooms. If you understand what I mean.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bushra. But I have just a point here to discuss with you quickly, please. I think you said teacher trainers do not have to deal with disruptive behavior.
Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you do? I don't know if you have experience of teacher training or not, but
no,
what would you do if you have a disruptive behavior from a teacher in a teacher training session? There is some teachers, there is a teacher that is really disrupting your classroom management, and he doesn't want to be in your session, or she doesn't like you personally. She is just forced to come to attend your session.
Maybe I would try to talk to her or to him privately.
Yeah.
Try to figure out what is the problem and try to work to solve it. This is what I can think about for the moment.
Yes. So do you agree that sometimes you have to deal, as a teacher trainer, you have to deal with some disruptive behavior or unexpected situations?
Yes, after you said it that way, or you put it that way, I think, yeah, it can be, yeah.
Yeah. So also there are some other different situations, of course, where you will have some hard time with a few teachers exceptionally giving you some hard time actually in some parts, whether it's something personal, which should not happen, or whether sometimes they disagree with the material you are giving to them or you are using. They disagree with some concepts and they don't have to follow what you are saying. But at the same time, your organization is obliging you and the teachers to follow a certain framework. So you will have to enforce your organization's policy. And at the meantime, you have to keep the balance of a good rapport between you and your trainees, right?
Yeah, I understand. Yes, and maybe this will drag. our attention to something is very important. I think when the content is strong and it captures the teacher's attention, and when they feel that they are really getting something out of something new, something that they may find it useful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe this will actually lower this destructive behaviors among teachers.
Exactly. Thank you very much for this feedback and participation, Ms. Bushra.
Thank you very much.
Getting to know your trainees very well is much beneficial for everybody and for the training sessions.
You have mentioned it. Yeah, you have mentioned it before, the framework of planning, and I think we have been I have seen before the ADI model. I think you know it. Yes, and the first stage is analysis. You analyze the data.
The needs analysis.
Before you ever meet the trainees, you have an idea about their I don't know, about their context, about many things about them. So this will help you actually figure out what are you going to deal with during providing the content.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, Ms. Bushra.
You're welcome.
Getting back to statement 4, I'm actually surprised here to see 38% agree that they will use the native language instead of English language for everything, to do everything. Actually, I strongly disagree. Cambridge strongly disagrees here that you will need to set some kind of English language instruction, medium of instruction. Those are teachers who are going to teach English. So if their English language proficiency is too low, so they need to improve their English language proficiency before they come to you to teach them how to teach. So that's a very crucial point here to shed the light on. If your level of English proficiency is too low, I and Cambridge actually would strongly advise you to take some English language courses or courses that improve your English language proficiency, at least to the CFR B1 or B2 levels. Then you can join a teacher training course, because teacher training courses use the average level of proficiency, English proficiency. Most of them use the B1 level. So if the teachers you are training are not at B1 level at least, you will not be able to have the good rapport or learning environment with the teachers who have the very low level. Yes, we agree that at some points you will need to use L1, the native language, instead of English, but not to do everything. It's just occasionally. It can happen occasionally. So the last statement here, number 5. Last statement, number 5. I should avoid doing language games with teachers in class. They are adults, and so games are too childish for them.
Yeah, so I have sent invitation to Mrs. Ola. But hello, Mrs. Ola.
Yes, hello.
Masri. Hello.
Yes, hello everyone. How are you? Ms. Summer, thank you for letting me participate. Thank you. And nice to meet you, Mr. Karim. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say that it's a very, very, very fruitful session. Thank you for you, Mr. Karim.
Our great pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Of course, adults also, teachers also needs games. Of course, to maybe encourage them to get their skills or develop their knowledge about how to teach for students, or how to teach or how to manage their classroom with the students. So I think games are very important for adults, as it's very important to students also.
Thank you very much. We absolutely agree with you.
Yes.
And actually, the number is really interesting, and that's, alhamdulillah, satisfactory. 74% of participants disagree. So this means 74% say that we should not avoid gaming or games with teachers.
Yes.
So we would like to take, thank you, Ms. Aula, very much for your participation. We would like to take a participation from somebody who said, we agree, we should avoid games.
Disagree, right?
No, we need somebody who agrees, because there is 11%.
Agrees, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who agrees we should avoid games with teachers?
Yeah.
Please
How
raise
can
your
we
hand
learn?
only if you agree we should avoid games.
Okay, so I'm trying to, I think this is Mr. Ahmed, and I'm trying to unmute him.
Yes, I can hear you right now.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a kind of motivation that the same students, the same teachers working in the same page of motivation. Gamification nowadays has become one of the tools that all trainers, all teachers should motivate people working, having some tools, the same like some familiar websites that we use inside the classes. So it's not acceptable, that should be avoided, just only if it could be something working negatively or not working inside the area of training or something like that.
Great.
Just that. Yes.
Thank you
You're
very much,
welcome.
Mr. Ahmed. So you disagree, right?
Yes, I disagree, to be avoided, but
Yes,
in
great.
some time is you have to avoid if it's not working or not having the idea that should be working well. But some people can accept the idea of motivation. Gamification, I think it's the same synonym of motivation. Gamification, in my point of view, as well. I work with Classera environment, and sometimes we try to have some training about the gamification, and some students is working with them. Also, the teachers can also work in the same side. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed. And yes, as you just said, you can adapt your games according to the level of the teachers, according to the structure of the session, according to the context where the teachers will be teaching, right? So have some games that are relevant to the teacher's age and the teacher's context. Yes, I would like to have somebody who agrees we should avoid games. Somebody who agrees we should avoid games. Would you please raise your hand? Mr. Hisham or Ms. Asma? Please raise your hand if you agree we should avoid games.
Yes. Games should be avoided if, according to the teacher's age, their way of thinking, and if I have to do some games, they should be equivalent to their age and their way of thinking.
Excellent, Ms. Asma. So you partially agree we should use games, but according to the level or the ages of the teachers, something relevant, right?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Hisham?
I completely disagree.
That's very nice. Thank you very much.
I will tell you why I disagree. For many reasons. First of all,
please go ahead.
First of all, the purpose of using games is to break the ice.
Yes.
This is the first and the most important purpose for using the games. Anyway, what the games used for a teacher, for a student, it is the best way to break the ice. This is the first one. The second one, or the second purpose for using games is to motivate students to participate with me in a session or in a classroom.
Yeah, we are talking about using games with teachers.
With teachers or students. This
Yeah.
the use of games is to motivate the lazy students or lazy teachers to participate with me in my session.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much, Mr. Hisham, for your participation, and everyone.
Thank you very much.
So, as we just have seen here, that that's why we are here, to explore different contexts, different points of views, different experiences, and that's how we improve. That's how we develop. Nobody is always correct. Nobody is always wrong, and not all the questions are yes or no answers, or agree or disagree answers. Sometimes we learn from each other according to the situation that we have from our different experiences and different contexts. And that's what we really deeply emphasize on in the Train the Trainer course, which is this next part of our webinar today, and the last part. We are not taking too much time from you, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so is my slide sharing working well here?
Yes.
It's back to the content page, and we are moving to the third stage or part of our webinar, and that's the last part. It's actually meant directly to the Cambridge Train the Trainer course. What is Cambridge Train the Trainer course? Why should you take it if you are willing to take your career to the next level as a teacher trainer? So actually, Train the Trainer is delivered by Cambridge English Department of the University of Cambridge by authorized centers around the world, and it is a very fruitful, super interactive course. It's face-to-face and online. Of course, it's available online now to be scalable, to take in more teachers from all around the world. And of course, Ertiqaa International Academy is, inshallah, providing one of the Train the Trainer courses next month in a few weeks. I will give, of course, the space here to Ms. Summer at the end of the session. She will give you more information about the Train the Trainer course round that is opening in the next month, inshallah, in July. But let's know some more information about Train the Trainer course here. So this is Cambridge Teaching Qualifications framework mapped against or mapped to Cambridge Teaching Qualifications. So it's the framework and Cambridge English teaching courses. As you can see here, the framework of teachers, Cambridge Teacher Framework, develops from foundation to the expert level. So at the foundation to developing level of teachers, you can see language for teaching, which is improving the English language for teachers. You can see the CELTA, which is a certificate in English language teaching to adults. So if you are not a teacher and you want to be a teacher, you take the CELTA course to be able to teach adults. TKT qualification is foundation to developing as well. CELT P, CELT S, which is something similar to CELTA, but P for primary and S for secondary, but CELTA is to adults. iCELT has just stopped a few years ago. Delta, I think most of you, if not all of you, are very well aware of it. CELTA and Delta, EMI skills, and here is Train the Trainer. So as you can see, Train the Trainer course is at the proficient to the expert levels of teachers. So taking your English teaching or the teaching or training career to the proficient to expert level is Train the Trainer course. I just showed you this screenshot of the teaching mapping, qualifications mapping document from Cambridge English to give you an idea of where Train the Trainer course is located on the framework and at which levels. It's proficient to expert. Let's talk about the objectives of the course. So first of all, to become familiar with the key concepts on issues in planning and running teacher training sessions and courses. So it's the first thing to talk about, and the most important is actually in teaching or training is planning. If you don't have a very well planned session, if you don't have a really good plan, you cannot expect to have a really well delivered session or class. So it's taking you to planning and delivering your training session and the whole course. So you are going to learn how to plan for a single training session or a workshop, and you're going to learn how to plan for a whole course, like a 30-hour course, 50-hour course for a couple of weeks or a few months. The second objective is actually develop skills for designing and running teacher training sessions and courses. So after you have planned for your professional development plan for your teachers, for your organization, you'll have to design the course schedule or timetable itself and running this with the teachers. The third objective here is to develop an understanding of good practice and observing and providing spoken and written feedback. So it's all about observation, assessment, and giving feedback, whether it's a written or spoken feedback. And this is a crucial and essential part of your job as a teacher trainer. To be fair or unfair to teachers is really important, that your teachers will see you as their model, role model, or they will see you as an example to set their skills or targets. They will learn much from you. They are expecting much to develop from your training sessions given to them. So when you observe teachers, how to be fair with them, what are you looking at exactly at the teacher's performance when they teach a lesson, when they plan a lesson, how to observe them, what exactly to look at when assessing teaching practices, and most importantly as well is after the lesson, the post-lesson feedback, whether it's a spoken feedback, a verbal feedback in a one-to-one interview, or a written feedback that you submit to the school administration or to Cambridge English or to your teachers. How to write well-structured, constructive feedback, which is actually can be really constructive to teachers, which must be constructive rather than sometimes, unfortunately, destructive or disappointing to some teachers. Like, for example, your class was well managed and you delivered the lesson very well, but no student seemed any interaction or seemed interactive or interested in the lesson. You must have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not only about the burger sandwich, giving pluses, giving the points of improvement, and then ending with pluses or positives. It's not only about the structure of the feedback, but it's also about what to say and how to say it, what to write and how to write it. And actually here in some more details in depth in the course of the Train the Trainer course, you'll be trained on what words, exact words to use and what words we should avoid to deal with teachers in giving feedback. And the last point here is to be aware of options for their further professional learning as trainers. So you yourself as a teacher trainer, how to keep yourself developed, how to keep a track of your professional development, and how to provide awareness, provide guidance, provide smart objectives or smart plans to your teachers and to yourself. So here are the 6 modules of the Train the Trainer course. Of course, it's a 6-module course, and the modules are taken in order. So module 1 is the training class. Actually, you will discuss and learn and develop skills and raise awareness on the differences of teaching teachers and teaching students. What I did with you, an activity was actually an activity similar to one activity in the module 1. the content of the course itself. So actually, it's starting by how to know your teachers, how to know the differences and similarities between training teachers and teaching students. Then module 2, analyzing and designing training sessions. So you will learn in this module how to analyze training session plans, how to evaluate session plans, and how to design a session plan yourself. Of course, it includes as well some training needs analysis skills. In module 3, delivering training sessions. So it's mainly focused on your classroom management, your time management, your delivery management, giving feedback in the training session itself, using different training session formats, using different types of activities, different types of interaction patterns. This is in module 3. Module 4, observing teachers. So it's how to observe teachers. As you can see in modules 4 and 5, separately, 4 is talking about observation, and 5 is talking about management of feedback. So observing teachers and assessing teaching practices is different in modules, different from giving feedback and managing the feedback. So in module 4, you will learn how to assess teachers, how to observe teachers, what exactly to look at and what you shouldn't look at, what you can avoid, what you must not avoid in observing teachers and assessing teaching practices. In module 5 is managing feedback. So again, how to give a feedback and how to write, how to say a feedback, a verbal or a written feedback to the teachers, and different types of feedback. Whether it's a one-way feedback, or it's a discussion feedback, or it's a creative feedback, which is a mix of all the 4 types of feedback. Module 6 is the end of the course. You will learn more about course planning. So you will be asked to plan, and you will learn how to plan a whole course, not just a single training session, and how to plan for trainer development. So how to plan for your own development purposes, and how to plan for your teachers' development purposes. So module 6, again, it's about course planning and trainer development. When you look at the comprehensive content and areas covered as a teacher trainer in the 6 modules, it's a really intensive course. The content is really gross and so informative. The sessions are super interactive because actually the assessment here is done throughout the session. So your assessment is done according to your participation, not just attending the session online or watching recordings or self-study. No, you will have to work with your classmates. You will have to work with a trainer. You will have to work on your own. As I told you, it's different types of interaction patterns. You will have to submit a lesson plan, a session plan. You will have to submit a course plan. You will design some plans on your own, and you will design some plans with your teams of other teachers or trainers in training during the sessions. So it's super active, informative, and collaborative work done in this course. Of course, for more information about the Train the Trainer course, Ms. Summer will take you through more details about the course opening next month in July, inshallah. And I will have the pleasure to deliver this course. And it's not the first course to be delivered by me with Ertiqaa International Academy. So I hope to see you all in that course soon, inshallah. And this is me on LinkedIn. So let's stay connected. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining our session today. It has been my great pleasure, and I'm really grateful for every single one who participated today. I hope I didn't take too much time of you. It's almost an hour and a half as planned, alhamdulillah. So yeah, this is my LinkedIn. You can scan the QR code and give me the pleasure and honor to connect with you. Of course, now mic is open to you, Ms. Summer, and for any questions, I'm here.
Thank you so much, Dr. Karim. It was a great session. It was interesting as well. And if anyone wants to ask a question about Cambridge Train the Trainer, we are here to answer your questions. It's open for you to ask, to unmute yourself and ask. But there is a question which is mentioned up about the certificates. The certificates are actually from Cambridge itself. It's not from any place else. You will take a certificate from Cambridge, and we are going to open a file, a profile for you. Not me, Cambridge will open a profile for you, and you will have your certificate there. So it's certified. It's not just a certificate you take in your hand or just a PDF. No, you will find everything on on a link on their platform or on their website. And as you see, that the class or the sessions will be more interactive. They are not just self-paced and you study alone. We are going to be, sorry, Mr. Karim, Dr. Karim
Yes.
will be the trainer. And there is something I want to tell you, that the certificates are from Cambridge. The certificates are from Cambridge, and you are going to be a trainer certified from them, not only from Ertiqaa. And later on, we are going to give you, this is something over, we are going to give you a stamp. The stamp is that you are a trainer certified from Ertiqaa Academy. And Ertiqaa Academy, it's a British company. It's registered in UK. So you are going to be a certified trainer from Cambridge, from Ertiqaa also. So you have here two advantages, that you will be certified from Cambridge, and you can take the stamp we are going to give you if you are near to us, and we can connect you easily. So we will give you the stamp. If you are far away from us, we are going to give you like a PDF or something like that, and you can do, and we are going to give you a paper from our academy that you are a certified trainer from Ertiqaa, and you can put this stamp on any certificate you issue for your trainers. So we are not going to stop you. We are going to open the world for you. You can give whatever or deliver whatever sessions you want or courses you want, and you are certified because of this stamp. So this is about how will you be certified.
Ms. Summer, if you please.
Yeah.
If you please, I'd like to show an example, a sample of the certificate received by Cambridge,
sure.
and how to receive it.
That would be great.
All right. So everybody, I'm sharing my screen to show you how you will receive your certificate here.
That would be great. Okay, don't leave, please, because I will, I'm sorry for doing this cut. I will give you the certificate for this session, so please don't leave without taking the certificate. The form to complete it. Okay?
Sure. So as you can see on my screen here, as Ms. Summer told you, you will have a profile at cambridgeenglish.org. So you will go to the website, train the trainer certificates, and you will have this link or something similar. When you open it, so you get your certificate directly from Cambridge English website, as you can see here. Then you can print it as a PDF. So as you can see, this is a sample of the certificate from Cambridge English to you directly.
Yeah.
Is it clear, Ms. Summer?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, so as you see, it's not a paper we gave you. No, everything is confirmed from Cambridge, and you will go through this link. This link is not open for everyone. This link is only open for people who will take Train the Trainer.
Yeah, of course, after, just to emphasize something, after successfully completing the course. the lead trainer submits a report to Cambridge or to the center that who successfully completed the course, so they can receive the link from Cambridge. Then the center Ertiqaa will send you the link so you can open and download your certificate.
Yeah, you will, as I think he's Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed said it's electronic profile, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you something about the fees, because some people are asking about the fees. It's 7,000, and this number is in Egyptian pounds, and also it's $400 if you are going to pay by dollars. Riyal Saudi, it's 1,570. I don't remember right now, but it's like this 60 or 70. And there is a fund. It's only for 10 people. Okay, only for 10 people. They are not going to pay all the amount of money, and it will people who are going to join us or who would like to join, they can keep this link. I will take a copy from the link that you can talk to customer service if you would like to do. Here, I will put it in the chat box. Okay, so you can type here if you would like to participate and you are willing to do so. You can take the advantage of this fund for you, especially for people who are attending this session from YouTube or from the Zoom link. Okay, so you can talk to him, and we are going to choose 5 participants who are going to take this fund. Okay, and this is about the course fees. If you have more questions, you can also contact this is not my number. Okay, this is the customer service. And if you would like to contact me, it's okay. No worries about that. I will also add here. I wanted. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that not all the people who are going. Okay, Sir Ibrahim, if you have if your battery is died or something happened to you, okay, you can contact me. I will put the form of the certificates for today's session. Okay, this is the form. And the fund is especially for people who are attending today's session only. And from YouTube and Zoom link, here is the link you are going to complete. Okay, for the certificate for today's session. Okay, please complete it. After you complete it, please, I want you to go to Facebook. This is, I'm sorry, this is a link for thank you word, I think. Dr. Karim, yes. We have to say for him thank you. Okay. So you can do this only simply by adding thank you, Dr. Karim, on this Facebook link. So we have many participants here, and it will just take one moment. It won't take more than 1 moment. Okay, and so here you have 3 links. The first one is for the customer service if you are willing to join us in Train the Trainer course. And as I told you, there are only 5 participants who are going to take the fund. It could be 1,000 less than the actual price I told you. And the second link is for the certificates. Please don't leave us without saying thank you, because Dr. Karim is, I think you are tired now, right?
Thank you very much, everybody. I really thank.
Right, Dr. Karim? I think.
Grateful for everybody who attended the session. It's my great honor and pleasure to have you all here. And I wish to meet all of you in next Train the Trainer sessions and rounds.
Yeah. And I also want people to take the benefit from this course, as maybe you will not use it right now, or maybe you are going to make more improvement in your level or in your experience in teaching teachers, but you need this certificate right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I will put the link for the certificate for people who are on YouTube. I forgot them. So just a minute. Someone sent me a message. Don't forget us. We are there. So I will put the link and on YouTube, but after just 10 minutes, I will remove the link. I will stop it. I have sent the link on YouTube. And as I told you, if you are willing to join us, I will add the service customer service number again. And we are going to F the number of just a minute. Okay, so this is the customer service number. And if, yeah, okay, we will send you the ticket, don't worry. We have already sent session number 1, session number 2, 3, and we didn't send number 4. And we're going to work on number 4 and 5 together and send for you. So maybe you are thinking of, no, I can't do train the trainer now because I just need to improve myself in other fields. But you have to know that train the trainer will be stopped and the nearest time. Maybe this is the last round we are going to do. So if you don't do it right now, which is next month, maybe you cannot do it later. So if you are willing to later on, if you are willing to do more things to improve your abilities to teach others, you can do it. But right now you need this certificate because they are going to stop it after July, as you know. Sorry, after September. So you need to take it right now. And then if you have any other things you can do later. Let me tell you something that not anyone can join the course, only people who are B2, and maybe we can choose some people who are B1, but they have to be more commitment because you need to be B2 to success in this course. Is it right, Dr. Karim? They need to be B2, and we can accept B1.
For the trainer, the minimum recommended level is B2, but as you said, Ms. Summer, you are going to accept B1 as well, which is a great opportunity actually for everybody.
Yeah, so if one is in B1, we can just accept you, but after an interview, we can do this. And if we see that you can do it, we will accept you and to have the opportunity to join this, as Dr. Karim said, the opportunity to join the course and not to miss this. Okay, guys?
Great, that's a great opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah, let me check my Facebook because I don't know why I don't have a lot of notifications on my phone. So maybe what would you like me to do? I want just you to say thank you to Dr. Karim. It's very easy. Just
thank you, Ms.
3
Summer.
words. No more than 3 words.
Summer,
thank you.
Ms. Summer.
Yeah.
There is a message in the chat box from Ms. Samia Al-Gabri. The form is about public speaking, not train the trainer.
Okay, so just wait. Just wait. Let me check the form. Maybe I sent you the wrong one. Just a minute. Maybe just the title. Okay, because you know you were the last. You had to make this last week. but because of the health conditions you had, so we changed the date and we made it right now. So I think
Ms. Summer, I think we are losing your voice.
was just I want to check it. Can you hear me?
Now, yes. Ms. Summer, are you here? It's my great pleasure, everybody, to receive your invitations on my LinkedIn. I'm live there now, and I have received many pleasant invitations. Thank you very much, and stay connected. Mr. Khalid Salim, is it okay for math teacher to do the course? Yes, Train the Trainer course is actually giving you the awareness and skills, and develops the skills and awareness of how to train teachers, whether it's English teachers or science or math. We had some teachers who teach other subjects, not only English, and they took the course with us last April. So this is another round coming up in July. Don't miss this opportunity. And also, it can be the last one or two courses. So I hope you never miss it, because Cambridge English will suspend or stop this course by the end of this year, inshallah. Thank you very much. Khalid Salim, Mr. Khalid, math teacher working in Ma'arif in Khobar. I am working in Ma'arif in Dammam currently, Mr. Khalid, so I think we are working for the same organization. Nice to meet you, sir. I'll check Ms. Summer if she is able to get back to be with us. Just a few seconds, please. I think she was disconnected for some technical issue or something. Yes, Mr. Khalid, I am in a jail. I think Ms. Summer is getting back now. She was disconnected and now she is reconnecting. Mr. Ibrahim Zayan. Mr. Brahim Zayan, I have asked to unmute so you can speak. I think Ms. Summer is back now.
It was just a touch. Yeah,
Welcome back, Ms. Summer.
okay, so can you hear me? Okay, I want just okay, so doctor, I think it's the right one, but because you know, you had some health problems, so we switched the links. I just want to make sure of that, but I have some internet.
Ms. Summer, there is a question from Ms. Ola Al-Masri in the chat box. Do we begin the course next month? When exactly? So yes, it's next month, but when exactly, Ms. Summer?
Exactly, it will be after Eid. It will be after Eid. After Eid al-Adha.
Starting after Eid al-Adha, inshallah.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope Ms. Ola is here and you got the response.
Yeah, I can reach her.
All right.
Yeah, she said thanks. Okay, so what oh my God. Okay, so this is for session 4. I just want someone to send me a photo or a screenshot from the certificate. Attendance certificate for session 5. Okay, so let me check it here. Yeah, I see. So there wasn't any problem, but that was because the switching in the links, sorry, in the sessions.
Okay.
Okay, so everything is right, but just the title, because as you see, you were in session 4 and Dr. Amir was session 5, and when we make the switching, so you become session 5 and he became session 4.
So can
no
we
worries
have
about
Summer, can we have the
this
right
does
link?
not it's
Can we have
written
the right link again
wrong,
here?
so don't worry about that.
Summer, can you kindly paste the right link again here for the certificate and for the feedback in the chat box?
هلا
Ms. Summer, did you hear me?
yeah,
Because I think, again, we are losing you here.
yeah. So I think okay, I can do it again. I can send the link again.
Thank you. That would be great, so everybody can be on the right track.
I don't know. I think you can't hear me well. I also can't hear you. What is interesting? I have put the link again. So please, yeah, I see the same form. Please complete this form because this one is the right one.
I think the confusing thing here is the public speaking, the title.
Yeah, because as I told you, when we had the switching in the sessions,
All
that
right.
happened.
So on the certificate, the correct title will be there, right?
Yeah, so I can change it right now, not to make them confusing, but you have to complete this session. Yeah, this I just forgot to remove the title of the session, so I will do this right now because I see that some people are confusing. Just please complete the form and we can do it for you. Don't worry.
So
but because
if everybody
of the bad
completes this
connection
form,
that
don't worry.
I don't know, I'm suffering now with bad connection. So
Don't worry, everybody. The certificate will have the right title. Just complete the form, please.
yeah. Yeah, from, I will change it. Teacher, tray. Okay, so now it's done. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so Dr. Karim.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for this great session. I'm
Thank you
always,
very much.
I think
Great pleasure.
we need to wait for people, but I'm always grateful to you and for your knowledge. I always say that you are, I will translate it from Arabic to English, not to say it in Arabic, but I always say that Dr. Karim is a sea of knowledge. MashaAllah, la quwwata illa billah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My great pleasure.
Yeah, I really admire your own way of teaching others, for being a successful trainer. I hope that in this train the trainers course, I hope that we can get people like you, because I think that everyone who is going to participate or join this course, they have to follow your steps to be successful trainers. I know that you are feeling shyness now, but this is the truth.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. As I said, and again, I don't find exact words to express my gratitude to you, Ertiqaa, giving me this opportunity to partner with you, delivering different courses, and inshallah for more fruitful courses in the near future. And for everybody,
yeah, and we have an initiative. We are going to start it. We started it. We started it already, and you are going to be one of the trainers in this mubadara, inshallah, for teaching teachers.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ken. I think if I don't, they are not 100 answers, so I don't know what to do. So, because there were some people on YouTube. I don't think that they have completed the link, but if anyone didn't complete the link, please contact me. Okay, so I will do this for you. Just a moment.
And there is a request for the WhatsApp link, Ms. Summer. Is it the customer service link?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will add it in the chat box. Yeah, this is the link for the customer service. You can contact him, Mr. Ahmed. Okay, so we can leave now, and anyone who has any problem in the certificate link, they can return it back to me again. and I will be helpful, inshallah. So can we end the meeting right now?
Just last point, Ms. Summer, before we leave, Ms. Asma is asking, where can I find my certificate on Facebook or email?
Yeah, we send it through the email, so you have to check your spam mail. And also we can, after a while, maybe 1 week or 10 days, we are going to send it by or via your phone number, WhatsApp. But firstly, we will send it by the email first. After that, we are going to send it by the WhatsApp, but we need time to save your number as a contact, so it takes long time to do that. Because I am the one who is responsible for adding numbers. Okay.
Ms. Bukirta or Ms. Bukirta, what about the link of trainer certificates? The trainer certificates is after you successfully train the trainer course. So the certificate, Ms. Summer, you are sending now is the certificate for attending this webinar only, right?
Well, yeah. So Aisha Bukirta, you can, you know my number, and if you have any problems, you can contact me. And this is because Aisha had before. She is a person who is attending all the sessions we make. So if you have any problems and you didn't find your certificate on your mailbox, so you can contact me. I'm willing to help you. Okay, she got it. Thank you so much. So thank you, Dr. Karim, for that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa